Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Tonight, our attention turns to the work of a trained soprano, Kathryn Grayson, who starred in a series of musicals at MGM for roughly 10 years, beginning in the early 40s. Coming up, we have one of her best films from 1953, Kiss Me, Kate. It began as a hit Broadway musical structured as a play within a play. It also had songs composed by Cole Porter, which never hurts. The play within Kiss Me, Kate is a production of Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, with Grayson as Lily, an actress playing the female lead, Kate. The male lead, Petruchio, is played by an actor named Fred. That's Howard Keel. In the story, Lily and Fred were once married and are now divorced, adding extra passion to their performances in The Taming of the Shrew. Kiss Me, Kate marked Grayson and Keel's third and final movie together. They were each other's favorite co-stars, and their chemistry shows in their spirited performances. You'll also note scenes where people and objects are rather inexplicably thrown toward the screen, and that is because Kiss Me, Kate was filmed during Hollywood's brief infatuation with 3D. The plan was to use that process in Kiss Me, Kate, but the 3D craze died out very quickly. Though 3D is back now, it has more staying power, it appears, this time around. Kiss Me, Kate was released in the standard 2D format. That's the way you're about to see it. From 1953, also starring Ann Miller, Tommy Rawl, Keenan Wynn, James Whitmore, and future Broadway director Bob Fosse, directed by George Sidney, Kiss Me, Kate. Originally, MGM wanted Deanna Durbin for the female lead in Kiss Me, Kate, but Durbin was happily retired, so the role went to Kathryn Grayson. The movie ended up being the last of 3 films she made with Howard Keel. The number from this moment on is frequently cited as a highlight of the picture, though it wasn't part of the original Broadway production. It was taken from another Cole Porter musical. The tune gave Ann Miller a chance to strut her stuff, along with Bob Fosse and Carol Haney. In fact, Fosse's performance in Kiss Me, Kate led to an offer to choreograph the Pajama Game on Broadway, and he took Haney with him to star in the show. And Fosse went on to become one of Broadway's most influential choreographers, and he directed some pretty good movies, too. Up next, our lineup with Kathryn Grayson continues with a hit musical, also starring Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly.